All right, let's get on to some exciting topics. Coming up is talented actor Steven Ciceron. He has played on my dramas and comedies, and some of my fans might recognize him from Mark's Place. Steve Ciceron shares his experiences and insights about his acting world.
Can I have a repeat of what happened last time? Listen, change your plans. I'll cover the lobby. You go get the scumbag that stole our money. You go get the scumbag that stole our money. And be quick about it.
Join with me today is Steven Ciceron. Thank you so much for being here and welcome.
It's a pleasure to be here.
So you've done a lot of acting and you've got a lot of experience. So what do you enjoy most about acting, and really what helps you perfect the characters that you portray?
I think what I really like about acting is bringing truth and richness and fullness to a character. And if I succeed in that, I feel really good about it. And I think what's helped me do that is my background. I actually was a former psychologist. I went for a psychology degree, and I did that for a little while. And I now feel that I can understand the human psyche of any character that I'm going to develop. So I think that's critical, to really feel like you're that character, and that way I can bring richness to them and truth and do it organically. And one of the other things that I do is my training in acting is method acting. And some people are very afraid of that. They think it's going to be like some of the Hollywood actors that live and breathe that even when they leave the set. I don't do it when I leave the set. So I become myself again. So I don't need to be afraid of me.
Yeah, compartmentalize,
Right.
so to
Right.
speak. So touching base on your psychology background, is that, and what else had inspired you to be an actor?
I think the thing that inspired me to be an actor goes back a long time ago to pre-kindergarten, when my mother used to like to watch all these old-time movies. So she wanted me to sit with her and watch a movie, Gene Kelly and Debbie Reynolds, Singing in the Rain. So after that movie, I was going around with an umbrella like they did and pretending to tap dance. And then later on, it was strange enough, in kindergarten, I was picked to do a song on a stage, and it was B.J. Thomas, Raindrops Keep Falling on My Head, and I got to do the umbrella again. Still didn't know how to tap dance at that point, but I think that's what got me going.
So what kind of characters are you drawn to play? Is there a type, a style, villains, the hero? What's
That's a good question.
What attracts you?
Well, I think when I first started acting, it was sort of like the goody two-shoes type of acting. I was like the male equivalent of Donna Reed and Doris Day, if you know who they are. And so I was doing a lot of lawyer roles and doctor roles and brother roles and father roles and neighbor roles. And that was all well and good, and I enjoyed that, and I brought truth to those characters. But then later on, I started realizing that I needed more of a challenge, and I decided that I liked playing evil roles, really scary evil roles. And it's very difficult for me to do that, because generally I'm a nice guy. I like doing comedy, I like having fun. So evil is difficult to portray, but if I do it convincingly, I feel challenged.
That's pretty cool. So you have obviously a wide range of characters that you can portray. So then what about on different platforms, different media platforms? So let's just say film, theater, TV, commercials, they're all different. What do you prefer, and what's your experience with that?
Okay, well, I do it all, mainly because I have to pay the mortgage, and that's critical. I started in theater, and then later on I started doing film. I think I'm going to bring it down to theater and to film. Theater is fun, and it's exhilarating, and you get immediate reinforcement, which is nice. But also it's very challenging in the sense that, it's live theater. So if you mess up or the other actor messes up, you got to try to bring that back. But it is nice, and you have to project to the audience. Film is nice because that's where I really think that I get to do my organic acting and make love basically to the camera and really bring truth and richness to that character. So I'm going to probably say film, even though I started in theater.
Can you share some of your experiences on a set? Like, what are some of the most memorable moments you've experienced that stand out to you?
So I remember once I was doing theater, and I had my lines down pat, and all of a sudden a fly, a simple little fly went by. It distracted me. I guess I wasn't in the moment enough. And I completely forgot everything, and I was just staring there. Luckily, I was with a seasoned actor who sort of was able to bring it back and realize that I was in trouble. So that's very memorable because, like I said, theater is live and not much you can do. With film, they could have said, "Cut, what's wrong with you?"
Right.
Did you forget your lines? So, yeah.
And what kind of strategies, based on even that experience from seasoned actors, that you can really just keep things going, whether it's theater or even trying to make sure that, everything runs smoothly on a film set?
Right. Well, I mean, you try to make sure that you don't show fear in your face. Right? That's important. And then you basically do some improv and try to get it back as close as possible to where that was so that you can give the other actor a chance. But film will probably cut. The director will probably know that something's gone awry here. Theater, like you say, you got to do the best that you can.
Looking at two more extreme genres between comedy and drama, what are the two? Like, do you prefer one over the other, or what's that like for
I
you?
had a feeling you were going to ask that question. I think that's sort of like choosing between your two sons. I have two sons. So I like comedy because it's a challenge, and I mentioned that I like challenge. It's a lot of fun, and you have to be able to make that punchline, you have to deliver it properly, and you have to know how to improv, not to take away from that punchline. And it's just a lot of fun being on the set. Most of the actors want to laugh and have a good time with it. So I like that. But then I mentioned the challenge of the evil roles, and since I think I'm a nice guy, it's very difficult to do, and that's challenging. But I'm sorry, I don't think I can choose. I can't choose between my two sons, and I can't choose between comedy and drama.
Well, if you're up for a challenge, we'll give you a chance to randomly select a scene and have you do it. Are you up for the challenge?
Oh gosh, do I say yes? Okay, yeah, bring it on. I can do it.
All right, well, let's roll with it. Oh, The Sixth Sense!
Oh my.
Oh my goodness, I haven't seen that movie in a long time.
Me too.
Yeah, Bruce
It's
Willis.
been a long time.
Iconic. What do you say? You got 15 minutes to get ready. That's all you have, and you got to act the whole scene out. What do you think? And are you excited about the challenge?
Yeah, those are hard shoes to fill, but I can't believe you talked
Bruce
me into
Willis,
this.
right? Yeah,
All right.
Bruce Willis is a
Let's
pretty
do this.
challenging
We'll
character.
roll up the sleeves. Maybe I'll take off the jacket. Okay.
Yeah, and he plays in a lot more dramas than comedy.
That's true. That's true. Okay.
All right, well, we'll see how you do. So see you in about 15 minutes.